So over the last 10 years of living in Japan, I've shown a lot of friends around here, and I think I've gotten pretty good at giving some kind of like impromptu tours. So I thought to make a quick video just talking about some of my basic tips that I'd give somebody who's thinking about traveling to Japan for the first time. And, basically focusing on things that I haven't heard other people talk about. So my number one tip would be to avoid Narita Airport and go to Haneda Airport. First of all, Narita Airport is terrible. It's about an hour away from the city. It's run down. There's nothing to do. There's no restaurants, really. It sucks. The only reason to go to Narita is to save money. But yeah, it's not a great way to start your trip because it's far from the city. Number two, there are different speeds of trains in Japan that skip over certain stations on different lines. So they have the Kakute, the local train, which will stop at every station. Then you have the Tokyu, which will like skip over a lot of them. And there's different categories. So basically, you want to make sure that you're checking the right category. You can actually use Google Maps. It'll tell you in Google Maps, if you go to the route and you go to the train section on the route, it'll tell you which number platform to ride, if you're going to ride the local train or the express train or whatever type of train, what time it will come, and it'll, obviously you can check that on the map, so that's very useful. There's also JR apps and everything, but I haven't really used them that much, to be honest, because I feel like Google Maps is good enough. I would also say this: if you're planning on budgeting your food, I think that you'll be surprised by how different the prices are in Japan. Comparing lunch prices to dinner prices is very different. Food in general is much cheaper in Japan compared to America, at least where I'm from. There's no tipping. But you can get the same meal at lunchtime, and you can get some really nice they have like teishoku. They call it like teishoku set meals, which will have like the main dish, rice, soup, side vegetables, whatever you get, okazu. But then you could get the exact same meal at dinner, and it could be 4 times, 5 times, 6 times the price, literally, because it could be under 1,000 yen for lunch, but 6,000 yen for dinner or 5,000 yen for dinner. For a similar style meal. Oftentimes it's also they don't offer like that set meal at dinner, and you have to get a bunch of like individual things, just kind of a way that like they kind of get you because you stop thinking about what you're ordering and you spend a lot more money that way. Also, drinks are sometimes more expensive at night, and sometimes they have happy hour, but that's something to keep in mind as well. And if you're thinking about which side of Tokyo to stay in, if you're choosing which side, I suggest the west side. Stay somewhere near Shinjuku, Shibuya, Meguro, Nakameguro, that general area. East Tokyo is pretty boring, guys, outside of the very main stuff. Okay, thanks for watching.